Hey y'all! It's been a while since I posted to YouTube. Reason being, I don't have a computer to edit with anymore. My old computer just straight up died and I can't edit with that anymore, so I'm trying something new. I will be recording maybe some things here and there with my mobile phone and edit it that way. So I to start off by showing off my fursuits. The first one being is Freddy Fazbear cosplay. This was my second fursuit, and it's not perfect, obviously. I've learned a lot since then. I had to fix the ventilation because this entire thing was just solid foam. By the ID, please make sure you are able to breathe, and its features are kinda following eyes, and it has wiggly ears. I really like that. I didn't do that on purpose, it just kinda happened because I didn't glue them down properly, so they wiggle. It's kinda fun. And the jump moves pretty wide too, which is fun. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I tried to make a squeaky noise, but I kind of failed a bit on that because I used like fleece, which is super solid, and have to press down really hard to make it work, like this. So yeah, but I don't like doing it because it puts pressure on my nose, and yeah, that kind of hurts. So yeah, this was my second fursuit ever made entirely with polar freeze, so it's kind of warm. But I like that it's pretty accurate to the character from the game. And next up is my third fursuit. So this is the third fursuit I ever made, and it used to be my main persona, but I've since then switched persona. You may have seen this character in other videos. She's Domino, the polar bear, and she has 5-fingered hand paws, very nice, and really long claws because bears have very long claws, and small ears, removable eyelids. Right now she's in angry mode, kind of. I don't know if you can see this, but she has like plastic teeth, which are like really nice. And the green fur hair is really nice quality. I rarely have to brush this fur because it's so dense and high quality that it never clumps up. It's super good. You rarely see this, but she has like a tiny tail because bears have super small tails. Like I rarely wear this because you can barely see it anyways. Haha, barely. This is the third suit I ever made. She is a bit worn. I need to fix some parts. I'll probably sell her at some point. I don't know when, but I need to fix up a lot of things. Like I'm planning to redo the entire mouth, like the inside of the mouth. Maybe do new eyes as well because I'm not entirely happy with that. But I've improved a lot since then. I'm gonna fix her up a lot to make her super new and shiny, and maybe sell her. I don't know when, but I will maybe sell her when I'm starting to make a new suit of my main persona, which is a cat persona. Now this is my last and probably favorite fursuit. I didn't make the head, but I did make the hand paws. The head is made by Suitadile, formerly known as Midori. It's a really old suit of hers, so it's roughly like 9-10 years old, and it still holds up really well, which is surprising considering the age. And I bought it secondhand from someone else in my country, and it fit me perfectly, and I got it for a really nice price. And the ventilation is amazing in this suit, and the moving jaw works really well as well. Like, it's so accurate. Like, even when I talk like this, it still kind of moves a bit, which is super cool. Some of the upgrades I did is I made the eyelids myself, hand paws as mentioned earlier, cute ferret hand paws. He's a ferret, by the way. A lot of people mistake him for a cat, which he is not. The ears may be a bit pointy, maybe that's why, but he has a very ferrety nose. But yeah, I made the eyelids. I fixed up the airbrushing a little around his nose. I kind of want to like fix up the airbrushing here too, but I'm kind of scared to do that because I'm still very newbie to airbrushing and stuff. A really nice thing about this paws that I made is that I have vinyl claws, so I can do this. So nice. I love it so much. And next up is not a finished fursuit, but it's a suit that I'm working on from somebody else. Now this isn't a suit for myself, but it's a suit I'm working on for a commission. I thought I may show it off to like so you can see a difference between my older suits and my current work. It was going to be only a mini partial, but my friend decided to gift me a Nintendo Switch. Yeah, you heard me right, like an entire Nintendo Switch, maybe Animal Crossing too. So I decided that I would upgrade it to a full partial, like head, hand paws, tail, feet paws, arm sleeves, maybe leg sleeves. I need to maybe experiment a little bit with that. She said she wanted leg sleeves since she wanted to maybe wear a skirt with the fursuit. So yeah. I'm really proud of these eyes. I'm kind of bad at painting eyes, but these turn out pretty decent and they follow super well. Like, look at that. Look at those eyes. They be looking at you everywhere, which is really fun. I tried like a new technique for the teeth as well. I don't know if you can see them, but they have like little gums on the sides. Pretty nice. And I want to show you something else that isn't directly linked to this commission, but it's something I'm working on. I wanted to show you these feet paws. The sun is kind of messing it up, but these are a pair of feet paws that I'm working on for another commission. It's only my third pair of feet paws, but I think they are turning out pretty nice. I did like they're like outdoors. They are turning out pretty nice. I'm almost done with them. I just need to like sew this edge on the other one, and I will be done with them. It was for a pre-made fursuit. The person who bought the suit bought it for the full price, so he gets a set of feet paws as well. I think these are turning out pretty nice. I did a special technique where instead of foam hair, it's actually polyfill, so it's squishy, very squishy. I don't need to carve the foam every time I make feet, which is nice. So now I have a pattern that I can reuse. But yeah, that was all of my fursuits, including some projects that I'm working on. Maybe I'll have new suits in the future that I will make an updated video, but for now I only currently own 3. If you want to see more, please subscribe. I think it will give me a lot more motivation to make more of these, since editing can be a lot of work, especially when you're editing on a mobile phone. If you want to follow me on my social media, it will be in the description, including social media to my fursuit making business account, Livingbeasts, aka Livingbeasts Costumes on Instagram. I will post more work in progress on this suit here, along with other projects like pre-mades and stuff. I am not open for commissions right now, but I will make pre-mades sooner or later. I have one in the works actually, that I didn't show in this video, because it's very early stages. It will be like a semi-realistic fursuit, which is fun, because it's the first time that I'm making that.